All right. What up and welcome back. I'm Jane, the plainest Jane, and I serve in the form of Black news and celebrity entertainment. Is everybody in here? I know it's early in the morning. We have some breaking news. We have proof. I have some things that I need to bring y'all. Y'all know I've been covering. Y'all know I've been talking about Jaguar Wright. So let's get into this. We have some things, a couple different pieces of confirmation proof, details, a breakdown of exactly what happened, and some other surrounding details and events pertaining to Jaguar. Okay? Are we okay? Are we all right? All right.
The following video is broadcasting live, and thank you for being my studio audience. Thank you for hitting thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more Black news, celebrity entertainment, and a splash of controversy.
Okay, so let's first and foremost, without even wasting any time, and thank you so much for coming in and having a seat on the bus and hitting thumbs up. It's free. Okay, you can support the show by simply hitting thumbs up or subscribing to the channel. Those are free options. You can also send a cash app, but that's totally not anything that is mandatory. $THA, plainest Jane. Make sure you spell it right. Now, let's get into the proof that I have. So what I did was I called down the station, baby. I called down to the station. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to the channel members and everybody in the live chat up at 2:45 in the morning over here in Baltimore. Without further ado, let's get into this recording.
You have reached the DeSoto Police Department. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For non-emergency police calls, please dial 972-223-6111. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For information on prisoners or vehicle impoundment, please press 1 for the jail. For all other calls, please press 0 for the operator. Tri-City Jail, Armstrong speaking.
Yes, how are you today? I'm calling to check on a friend of mine to see if she has been booked. I haven't heard from her in a while, and she's been having manic episodes.
Who's the person, ma'am?
Jaguar Wright. I'm not sure if
she's here.
Oh, okay. What was she booked on?
Hold on one moment. She's in for disorderly conduct and possession of drug paraphernalia. So she'll see the judge in the morning between 7 and 9 a.m. So if you want to call back to about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, then you can find out if the judge going to hold her, if he's going to release her, or if he has asking for X amount of dollars for her to get out.
Okay, and what's the name of the judge?
Probably Judge Kurtz, Kurth.
Okay. Lord have mercy. She's always into some. Okay. Thank you so much. I do appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
So basically what's going on here is they know her on a first name basis. I couldn't even finish getting her name out. I wanted to say, it might be hyphenated, Wright-Johnson. I couldn't even finish getting out the clarity, right? For the lady to say, yeah, she said she'd have been there so many times. So we getting into these charges, okay? Disorderly conduct and drug paraphernalia. Now we're going to talk about what Lasagna has to say about it. A lot of people are like, where's Lasagna? The last time that she was arrested, apparently, according to Jaguar and Lasagna was the one that bailed her out, okay? So unsure if Lasagna is going to be able to bail her out this time, okay? But we're going to get into it, okay? We are pulling off on the bus, and I have some other pieces of evidence. The stalkeration of Goomba, because she's definitely stalking Goomba, because Goomba is booed up with somebody else right now. Will it be anything long-term, baby? I don't know. Jaguar and both Goomba can be unpredictable, right? Jaguar is enough to drive anybody crazy. As much as she's trying to make Goomba look crazy, she definitely looks more crazy than him, right? My opinion. Feel free to comment down below. Okay, Shade of Gem Dropper said, make sure you hit the rubber pulling off, baby. We on the bus and we ready to go. Okay, so Okay, and hit thumbs up if you haven't already. Now, I do want to get into exactly what Lasagna had to say about this. Lasagna does have some things to say about it. We're going to get into this recording of Jaguar losing her mind and, of course, insulting Goomba, aka Gerald Johnson, while also expecting him to leave his current boo thing, Dominique, alone and come back to her while she talks to him like he's a piece of gum on the side of the sidewalk. It makes no sense. Okay, Leo, what's up? You want to say hi? Because you all up in the way, all up in the videos. Okay, come on. Well, today was National Respect Your Cat Day, so I guess I understand. But let's continue to get on. We're going to go ahead and pull off. I'm going to give a couple of y'all more time to load in. We got 73 thumbs up, 147 people here. That's all right. All right. But I do know that we can do a little bit better than that. But let's keep going on the bus. Okay. All right.
I'm just waiting for the buzz. Oh, yeah.
Now, can you keep talking that shit about my fucking kid? And you annoying me and aggravating me. And I'm trying to enjoy my life.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
Standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Once she gets pumping, it's hard to make the hottie stop. Hottie stop, stop, stop.
You ready? All right now. This could be a crazy ride. I'm warning you now. The following video is broadcasting live, and thank you for being my studio audience. Thank you for hitting thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more black news, celebrity entertainment, and a splash of controversy.
Oh, you gotta watch out. All right, so someone in the comments said, girl, when do you sleep? Listen, I came home and I was supposed to be sitting down to look over a couple of topics to go over, and I fell asleep. So I fell asleep at like 6 o'clock. I didn't wake up until 12:30. So I just woke up, and unfortunately I have a decent amount of energy. And I do have to wake up around 8 in the morning, but I think I'll be fine since I got all that sleep. Nonetheless, without further ado, let's go ahead. Leo, you're a distraction. So let's get into this clip that Goomba's current girlfriend Boo Thing posted. All right. And tell me what you all think about this. And again, Jag getting arrested is against the backdrop of sex tape allegations. Okay. Stalking Goomba and his new girlfriend. A conflict that Jaguar herself said that her and Tokyo Tony were going into, they're, close. And apparently Jaguar said she was going to expose Tokyo Tony in some way. It seems they've haphazardly resolved that. A copyright strike that Jaguar Wright received from another YouTuber sometime yesterday. And I did see the proof of that. Okay. Jaguar, she likes to play other people's videos while they're live in real time. And apparently there was some copyrighted music that YouTuber had in the background, their own copyrighted song. And that's how they were able to successfully strike Jaguar Wright. And this is a YouTuber that Jaguar kept saying that she was able to team up with somebody and get them struck. Stalking Erykah Badu, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday that Jaguar Wright was saying something about how gay 50 Cent is and how much penis he likes and how much penis he likes to give, and why is he buying a movie studio in Shreveport, I'm not pronouncing it right. And of course, the eviction. And if you are a channel member and you look on the members only community tab, I have posted the eviction notice of Jaguar Wright, where she was supposed to be out by the 23rd. They were supposed to be evicting her on the 23rd. Not sure if she filed a motion for a stay of eviction. There are different things you can do when you are facing eviction. But just to give you some surrounding context, this is all that's going on. Not to mention, Jaguar is saying she's getting Goomba arrested for assault and solar. She's getting Bobby from Legends Barbershop arrested. She's going to take the jobs of some judges that she's going to have. I mean, just, you know how she just, the storyline goes on and on. Not to mention Jaguar said she's buying a mansion. Baby, I just, are you surprised? This is a train wreck that just won't stop. Let's take a listen to this exclusive recording, and thank y'all for supporting the stream for free by just hitting the thumbs up button. I do appreciate that. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you here. This is Goomba literally booed up with his new, you know, with his lady. You know, look, this is March 24th, as you can see, and he's like reposting something from his girlfriends that don't think he's coming back home no time soon. He's sticking his little tongue out. Listen, he's booed up with somebody, and I do think that that drove Jaguar up the wall. So I'm gonna show that to you one more time. Okay. That drove her up the wall. She's upset about that. And that's why she talks about Goomba 24/7 all day and night. And Goomba really don't even mention her like that. Unless he's defending himself against all of the things that she's been.
All right, whatever.
Gerald,
What?
how you doing?
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing very well.
Nikki taking care of you?
Yup.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. I heard about that nasty ass spaghetti. How's your stomach doing?
Oh, my stomach is very good. You know what I'm saying? I cooked a hellified meal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you cook? Oh, you over there
so
cooking? I keep forgetting she a trifling bitch. You got to be over there to take care of the kids.
And that's supposed to make him want her back. That's supposed to deter him from dealing with this new woman, where he might be getting a little bit of peace and time away from her, okay, and some affection that isn't surrounded by insults and degrading and narcissistic manipulation and abuse. Let's continue.
No,
I want to ask you something, honey.
Don't call me honey, because ain't no honey here.
I know that's right, Goomba. Don't call me honey, because ain't no honey here, okay?
Something, honey.
Don't call me honey, because ain't no honey here.
Oh, well, you're my husband.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
We are still legally married.
Okay, for right now. But anyways, since I know you're recording this, what is it?
I'm not giving you a divorce.
Okay, whatever. That's what you say.
Now think about how nasty this is. All of the stuff that Jaguar been saying about this man and this girl. He got herpes, he dirty, he don't wash. I never slept with him until he washed. I made him. He was nothing. Something's wrong with him. He been bleeding out of his butt. He's a product of incest. All of these things, and you refuse to unleash him and release the weight if all of these allegations were true, which I don't believe. And you call yourself being spiteful to stop him from moving on with somebody else by saying, well, guess what? I'm not giving you a divorce. Like, then had a nerve to say, it's cheaper to keep him. If I divorce him, he go, girl, what's he going to get half of? You ain't got nothing. Been wearing the same hoodie for days. Y'all see this stain on this hoodie right here? It's been weeks. Not even days. I'm sorry, not days. I was totally wrong and I stand corrected. It's been weeks. Let's continue, baby.
Stay married, honey.
That's what you say.
Now you over there with that nasty bitch.
Anyways.
Hey, did you hear about Denai?
What about him?
Well, his channel's been striked, so he can't go live no more.
That's a lie. But anyways, what?
Now, mind you, this is the same person that struck her earlier today. They've been live several times since she said this. So, I mean, her conception of how this YouTube game works is totally warped. And instead of sitting down and learning about it and profiting from her own train wreck, instead of allowing us to do it.
Actually, no, it's not.
Okay, whatever. Who cares? I don't care about that shit, Jackie. What do you want?
Well, I'm just saying, I know that's been your source of income.
No, it has not. But whatever the fuck you think.
Well, you was just over there the other
It
night.
don't fucking matter where the fuck I was. All right.
Well, I mean, that's where you've been. You got all of these videos using my name. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. You know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now, you know the boy said you gave him the sex tape. From South Mountain. Is that true? Because he's running around telling everybody that he's seen your dick. And you and I both watched that tape on several occasions, and you know that the branch was covering everything. So
Okay, so here's the thing. Let me elaborate on this sex tape allegation for a while because I have been hearing about it for a few days now, right? So apparently, her and Goomba went on some sort of getaway, and they filmed this Jason's Lyric-esque like sex tape, right? She talking about we was rolling around in nature and the leaves, and we was doing it, and he had twigs up his butt and all this other stuff, right? By the time we went home and took a shower, it was another twig in his butt, whatever, whatever. So she calls herself, and even if you go to her Instagram right now, she calls herself creating this expose with several different parts on Goomba. She kept calling it Z-Day, Philadelphia Day, Philadelphia Network, subscribe and see everything. And she's saying that by the time I expose him, his best bet is to release the sex tape. He might as well. He might as well get ahead of it, and he might as well release the sex tape, right? Now, I don't doubt that the sex tape exists, but I'm not convinced that it's been leaked and that it's circulating. That's just me. That's just my hypothesis. I'm sure all of us would throw up a little bit in our mouth. You know what I mean? If we saw it, like, I mean, just conceptualize a sex tape with Jaguar Wright and anybody actually wanting to see that.
It was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
PC says, typical narc. They're also, they're so disrespectful with the calm voice, spewing evil and push you to the limit. And when you react, you look like a lunatic with no self-control. Yeah, they're really good at pushing people's buttons. So she has been encouraging Goomba to drop this sex tape because of whatever she's putting in the expose. She says she's going to be transparent and expose everything about him because she apparently hasn't already. And so when a YouTuber said, hey, I got your sex tape, I don't know if they were trying to get under her skin or if they really have it. Now she's like, oh, this is revenge porn. I got this YouTuber to admit that they had this. But that YouTuber, from my knowledge, has not distributed said sex tape. I think it was just a way of that person playing Jaguar the way she plays people. I'm going to say something that I know is going to bother you, whether it's true or not, to get under your skin and to get a reaction out of you. And it worked, right? Whether it's true or not. So this is the sex tape, and that's just some context surrounding her talking about. So she goes from, you better leak the sex tape, to the YouTuber saying, guess what? I seen the sex tape. I got the sex tape too. He said he seen you did. Like, if it's a sex tape with both of y'all, you trying to make it seem like this YouTuber is up to some funny business and wants a piece of Gerald's beefcake, when truth be told, you're manipulating the picture. Because if the sex tape was out, they would be seeing your musty cooch and your titties and everything else too. The YouTuber never said, and I listened to the whole exchange, it was very heated on Night and Day Network. The YouTuber never said, I seen Goomba's penis. They say, yeah, woman, I got your sex tape. How about that? Now what? Right? Just to give you some backstory.
So did you send him pictures of your penis?
No, I did not.
Because the boy is saying he done seen your dick.
And that's not what the boy said, but okay. And he's not a boy, he's a man, but let's continue.
Okay, oh well, nigga, and?
What do you mean, oh well? You sitting over there talking with this clown, and he running around telling people that.
So what, Jackie? Who gives a fuck? How about that? It's been. No, you don't give no fuck about me. Cause if you did, you wouldn't be fucking on all these other niggas. Matter of fact, well, how about you tell the truth that you actually listen to what the fuck I got to say? I heard what the fuck you got to say. Now listen. How about you tell everybody how you fuck a decent Onu? Tell the truth, Jackie. Shame the devil. I'm away from you. I don't give no fuck. You a fucking lie, bitch. Get the fuck off my phone. Don't ever call me again. The lights will be turned off soon, and these phones will be turned off soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Now when he said the lights will be turned off again, it's because, again, Jaguar was an occupant at the residence, and the paperwork that I put backstage on members only on the community tab. She's an occupant, but her name was not on the lease. And per Dallas, if you don't meet the income requirements, then being on the lease is either going to skyrocket your security deposit, or you just won't be approved for the apartment, which is why Jaguar's name isn't on the apartment. It's just Goomba's and her mother's name on the apartment. Okay. Now, let's get into, and I know there are some newcomers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this phone call again and then give you some clarity of what she was in the act of doing when she was detained. Okay. And thank you all for being here. I know it is 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 minutes after 3. Okay. It's 370 of us here. We got 145 thumbs up. What's going on? Because if you don't hit thumbs up on the video, you know what's going to happen, right? Jaguar Wright is going to visit you in your sleep and you're going to have nightmares. So, you know, your best bet is to hit thumbs up on the video. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. Hit thumbs up on this damn video. It's free. Okay? Let's get into this phone call, this proof, and let me break down to you why she was arrested. Okay? Breaking news exclusive.
You have reached the DeSoto Police Department. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For non-emergency police calls, please dial 972-223-6111. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For information on prisoners or vehicle impoundment, please press 1 for the jail. For all other calls, please press 0 for the operator. Tri-City Jail, Armstrong speaking.
Yes, how are you today? I'm calling to check on a friend of mine to see if she has been booked. I haven't heard from her in a while, and she's been having manic episodes.
Who is the person name?
Jacqueline Wright. I'm not sure if
She's here.
Oh, okay. What was she booked on?
Hold on 1 moment. She's in for disorderly conduct and possession of drug paraphernalia. So she'll see the judge in the morning between 7 and 9 a.m.
Okay. Queen Vonda said, Jane, the investigator. Yes, I did call down there, baby. Yes, I did call down there to see what was going on. I'm like, let me see if this is true. Because the first place I heard it was from Lagena via Tokyo Tony. Okay. And I'm going to play that clip in a minute. But, you know, those two are, they a little off they beaten rocker too. So I wasn't sure if I could quite believe it, if it was a sympathy ploy for some cash apps. So I needed to confirm for myself. So she went down to the mayor's office. Okay. She went down to the mayor's office. Well, you know what? We got 20 seconds left here. Let's get through this.
So if you want to call back, it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Then you can find out if the judge going to hold her, if he's going to release her, or if he asking for X amount of dollars for her to get out.
Okay. And what's the name of the judge?
Probably Judge Kurtz, Kurth.
Okay. Lord have mercy. She's always into some. Okay. Thank you so much. I do appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
Again, it's the first name basis for me. I said Jaguar Wright. It might be. Yeah, she's here. I said, damn.
You may dial it at any time for the operator. Tri-City Jail, Armstrong speaking.
Yes, how are you today? I'm calling to check on a friend of mine to see if she has been booked. I haven't heard from her in a while, and she's been having manic episodes.
Who is the person name?
Jacqueline Wright. I'm not sure if
She's here.
Oh, okay. She know that lady. That lady is in there every other week. Every other week. So this ditch of keep calling Goomba and saying, you're going to jail. Bobby's going to jail. I'm going to get the judge fired. I'm going to get this elected official fired. I'm going to have the jobs of the whole police department. They're going to be in jail. You dug this ditch, right? Based off this conspiracy that everybody else is going to jail and you fell into it. You the only one in and out of jail every 2 weeks. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's fucking you. Black China reference, right? In Tokyo Tony. But, okay, so here's what was happening. All right. So here's what was happening with this whole, like, what is she arrested for? So y'all know she is stuck on this fentanyl weed. Oh, baby, every day, 3 times a day, she talking about that weed with that fentanyl from Bobby in the barbershop, so on and so forth. So I saw she was live. I think was it earlier today or yesterday? She goes live so goddamn much. But I mean, every day it's the same thing. I'm calling the mayor's office. And if the mayor don't want to do anything about it, then I'm coming for the mayor's seat because the mayor's an elected official. So she went down to the mayor's office, talking about how they need to do something about Bobby, right? So she's snitching, right? Bobby been providing her drugs for a long time. And as soon as, you know, she's not getting it for free or Bobby's not providing for her anymore, now all of a sudden she wants to snitch on these drug dealers while she's still doing drugs. Hello, her 2 charges were disorderly conduct and possession of drug paraphernalia. So she's still on, she's still partaking, right? She's still indulging in these substances, but she wants to snitch on her former seller because she obviously isn't getting the discount, the hookup, or just like the friendship anymore. Okay. So she goes down to the mayor's office and she's acting a fool. Now, this just so happens to be something that she didn't record. You remember last time she recorded it, the last video that I did on Jaguar in this situation, she recorded it, right? And you can imagine, like, I feel like when Jaguar gets close to people in power in a place where she feels like she might be able to get somebody in trouble, she loses it a little bit because she feels like, I'm so close to getting this person in trouble. I know that you're the person who can actually penalize these people that I have a vendetta against. And she has a manic episode the closest she gets to telling on these people. She's calm when she's by herself in her car just talking. But once she goes into the building, something snaps. Okay. And so she's down at the mayor's office acting a fool. And then had drug paraphernalia. And if she got disorderly conduct, you can only imagine it had to be something similar to the police station episode that she recorded. Okay. Now, mind you, she has been harassing the mayor's office and the mayor's clerks and admin for a while now because she records it and she plays it on YouTube. Hey, I'm calling to speak to the mayor, and the mayor's assistant or clerk or admin answers and she's calling back and forth. But then, you know, when she doesn't get her way, when they don't forward her through to the mayor, she starts calling them all types of pussy ass bitches and all this other stuff, right? She just loses her mind even further than what she's already gone, right? And so this is the reason why. This is the reason why she's been arrested. Now, I want y'all to hear from Lasagna's mouth. Okay. You know what? That's a good question because we don't see her son much, right? Every now and then, I would say once or twice a month, we might see Sam. So I'm unsure. And I don't know what her mother is going to do, what Lasagna is going to do, because they all live together, right? She's packing to move out of, thinking about this video on her page. She's packing to move out of where she stays now. And she's acting like she's moving because she wants to move. And really the eviction notice has been exposed and posted, right? And so I don't know what her peoples are going to do. We don't know if she's going to make bail tomorrow morning. Well, technically it'll be this morning, according to my time. But yeah, we don't know if she's going to be released. So I think it kind of leaves her family in limbo a little bit. She is still very much rocking these Star Trek glasses. If you ever want a really good laugh, just visit her Instagram and jump into these comments because baby, these comments are off the hook. And y'all know when she put on the Star Trek visor, right? You know something that clicked in a not so positive way. Let's look at this video right here where she's acting like she's about to buy this mansion.
And safety is key. Nobody messes with this neighborhood.
And I done seen this on my phone. I've watched it on a computer, and it's like, what the hell was this filmed on? A microwave? Etch a sketch? What's going on? Can't see nothing. All you can do is hear. You know, she got Lasagna back there recording. She's sitting up here wasting these real estate people's time. She is wasting these realtors' time. She ain't got no credit to buy nothing. She couldn't even get her name on an apartment. And she claimed it's an apartment in the projects for $2,000 a month. Okay? Is this an Obama phone, a flip phone, a BlackBerry from 2006? What was this filmed on?
No. And for Gina and Sam, after everything we've been through and all of the hard work, it would just be nice to come home.
I don't even know what the captions say. All I can read is Highland down here. I don't.
To a place that's home. And if we don't want to leave, we don't have to. No. You have everything you need. Everything. I can put my studio in here. I can do my products in here. You guys can have a gallery in here. There's a place for mom. Instead of that number on TV, there's actually a place for mom. You know that commercial? Okay. It's very safe, and safety is key. Nobody messes with this neighborhood. No. And for Gina and Sam, after everything we've been through and all of the hard work, it would just be nice to come home to a place that's home. And if we don't want to leave, we don't have to. No. You have everything you need. Everything. I can put my studio in here. I can do my products in here. You guys can have a gallery in here.
What voice is this? Because sometimes she go from that voice and then she go to the Southern accent. And then earlier today, she said, I'm from Philly. She had, the Philly voice, and she's not from Philly. She's from New Jersey. Child.
There's a place for mom. Instead of that number on TV, there's actually a place for mom. You know that commercial? Okay.
And let me tell you something. They better be careful, because what she does is she goes to view different places. And when she realizes that no one lives there, she goes, breaks in, and she be squatting there for a period of time. So if she went to go see this place and she's got the information on how to get in there, she's going to be sitting up in there squatting. Okay. And once they looked up the house, it's $5 million, baby. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Shout out to the people that have joined the membership. Shout out to y'all. I seen there with two of y'all. I think the first person was Amber. Shout out to you. And shout out to Naturally Madison. Hey. I follow you on Twitter, and your Instagram content is phenomenal. Shout out to you and all of your success. I be watching low key. Okay, now let's get into what Lasagna had to say. Okay, Lasagna, from her perspective, right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to listen to Lasagna, what she thinks about the arrest, how she feels like Jaguar is being targeted. Tokyo Tony is going to give her opinion about it as well as some other woman that was up on the panel. And, they can be crazy as a bed bug sometimes. So let's take a listen. And that's my opinion, right? Is it fact? Subjective. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you all so much for hitting thumbs up on the video. Thank y'all for showing love to Leo on the community tab. Leo, get down. Get down. It's not a thank you, because it's not a question. Yes. Someone says the squatter laws here in Texas are pro-squatter. Honestly, I think that that's the majority of the places. And that's the problem that a lot of people are running into, especially, and I feel like it's gotten worse since the pandemic, then died down a little bit. Once you establish residency, which doesn't take too long, technically, close to 30 days, and you might be able to show 1 or 2 pieces of mail, you unfortunately have rights. And whether you obtained that residency illegally or not, you can't just, quote unquote, evict somebody or put them out like the next day or as quick as you think you should be able to. And it really, really, really sucks. It sucks. But, even here in Maryland, the squatter laws, it's really annoying. And I see a lot of unfortunate cases where people have broke in and been living there for 28, 35 days. And technically they've established residency, so they can't just put them out. They got to go through a whole 90+ day process to put somebody out when they're supposed to be renting out that place to make money, or they need their home for whatever reason they need their property for, right? So that's that. Okay. So Nevada is 3 days. Oh my God. 3 days to establish residency? That's a bit much. So, yes, he does yell at me. So let's get into what Lasagna and Tokyo Tony had to say about this situation. Okay, y'all know I appreciate y'all being here. Let's pay this bill and get into the rest of this info.
Get into this Black-owned business, Stickies. It's got things for inside your home, outside your home, and even on the go. JasmineMadeIt.com is your new destination for Black Girl Magic mugs, tumblers, and even wine glasses. You can even customize the tumblers and wine glasses. There's a lot going on for a low price over at JasmineMadeIt.com. And if you've been serious about wanting to support more Black-owned businesses, here's your chance. Let JasmineMadeIt.com handle all your problems for family and friends. You ever had a friend over and they just wasn't catching the hint or paying the rent?
Our asses all get to stepping.
Yeah, tell them to get to stepping with this nostalgic Martin-themed doormat and shop over a dozen different doormat designs over on JasmineMadeIt.com. All right, stickies, you know what time it is. It's time to put your money where your mouth is and shop Black today. Make life easier for you and your household by taking your family's hot or cold beverages on the go with one of these unique tumblers. It's insulated to keep your beverage at temperature, and it comes with a few different reusable straws and even the specific brush that you need to wash it so you can keep it sanitized and germ-free. They've got all kinds of designs to match your mood or style. So grab something for your wife, the hubby, or even the kids over on JasmineMadeIt.com. That's JasmineMadeIt.com, and I'll see you over there.
All right, and don't forget you can use my code Jane for 10% off of your purchase. There is no minimum purchase requirement here. Now, let's get into the rest of the mess. Okay, and that would be Tokyo and their respective perspective of what's happening here with Jaguar. Okay. Let me make this a little bigger.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Lagena is about to tell y'all something. And she can only discuss it. Because I literally don't be knowing shit about nothing. So, Lagena, if I'm saying your name right, Lagena, go ahead, baby, you can talk.
So, y'all, Jag wanted me to let you guys know what she's been arrested again. She was trying to go to the mayor's office and do a complaint against him for pushing drugs in DeSoto, Texas. So,
hold on. I got it sped up a little bit.
Next thing I know, her mom telling me, or she was on the phone saying that she got arrested and they're trying to. So the mayor's office, they called the police on her and they arrested her, and then she said they might be trying to pin drug charges on her. So we gotta watch out for that. Make sure it's not that. This is the third time in less than like 2 to 3 months that the same type of police is arresting her, and it's getting ridiculous. And she wanted the news people to know, so I'm probably gonna call them and let them know about the DeSoto police, and the mayor also might know that they are pushing drugs in DeSoto.
Yes, because Lasagna is going to be able to call and get to the bottom of it and make a change. She's going to be able to call and report that corruption and how they're targeting Jaguar and really make a difference. I'm telling you, all of them is sick, baby. Do you hear me? Sick.
This is a sick Negro.
Okay, let's continue moving along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
That's all right.
Okay, this is the thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Child, Tokyo said this is the thing, and then disappeared. Tokyo Tony did the thing. Child.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd she go?
Dang.
Mm-mm.
What's happening?
She coming back. I think it's just buffering right now.
Let's speed it up because I don't got time to sit here.
But you know what that sound like to me, Lagena? That sound like gang stalking.
It is.
It sounds like they gang stalking her. And
gang stalking. The police are gang stalking her, but she's not harassing them and calling their phones and calling them out their name every day. Okay.
I've been through that, probably still is going through that in my town. Yeah. And when you being gang stalked, if you ever wonder, like, it'd be so easy for other people to get certain things. And when you try to go get it, it's hard for you, or you could just be like minding your own business, driving your car, and you just notice like a car every turn you make, they making, and you know, sometimes like I had to do that the other day. I'm driving, I keep seeing this little black Honda behind me. Like, all right, word, we on the highway, let's go. Boom. I went out to the light. Right when I got by like the little hotel in the light, they got on the side of me because they was like behind me. So I dipped to the right. Like I play GTA all day. So I dipped to the right. Boom. They was on the side of me. So they thinking I'm going straight. Bitch hit that motherfucking right, like bam, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing with you. So that definitely sounds like gang stalking. Yeah, like
they've been stalking her. It's because they knew she had an appointment to be there. So they had plenty of time. Yeah.
Are we back? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Frozen.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know. Girl, this damn hotel got the wackest ass goddamn. But go ahead.
Did she say hotel or did she say motel? Or did she say Holiday Inn? Which one she's okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we was talking about how it sounded like if they gang stalking her. That's what you call gang stalking. Every time it's the same particular people keep doing something to you over and over. Remember I was showing you the cards. I said it's a community of people that's going against her. So basically, like I said, it's anywhere from judges, lawyers,
it probably was,
everybody. Like it.
I mean, they have plenty of time because it was
unless you know about it, you won't know that it's happening. You should think all types of messed up shit happening to you, and you don't know why, but you're being targeted, and it's called being gang stalked.
The police members are gangs.
Yeah.
Okay.
About that.
But let me interfere. I'm gonna just say things that I think that the public may say, right? Because they don't know or whatever. Right now, because I did my homework before I came on here. I ain't crazy. Y'all weren't gonna give me a I did my homework, and what I've found to be that people don't believe, and I'm talking to Lagena, people don't believe Jag. Wait a minute, with my notes, I don't want to go too far. Hold up. Okay, people didn't believe Jaguar have $45 million or some shit in the bank. That she did.
Because we don't. What would make you think she got $45 million in the bank? And she rocking that hoodie that looked like Kanye wore it every day last year. What would make y'all think that she got 45 million? Let's take it a step further. You know, when you look up people's net worth, it doesn't mean that that's how much liquid cash they have. You can go look up anybody's net worth right now. It does not mean, and 9 times out of 10, they don't have that much money. They have the potential to garner that much money in a certain window of time. But we wouldn't even believe that her net worth was $45 million. What are we talking about? You know what?
Listen, this, that, and the third. Also, when it comes to the police, this is my only thing. It's like the police didn't come to her. She went to the police. So why do you think they would be gang stalking her?
Because of the mayor's office, it was an appointment there. So they had plenty of time yesterday to figure it out. And then the other time when she went to go pick up her personal item, they never told her she had a warrant out. They said, it's okay, come pick it up. And I talked to them, and they said, as long as you can come pick up the personal item, as long as you don't have no warrant. For her, they never told her about it.
They're not going to. Where have they ever tell you about a warrant when they want you to come? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a trap.
On my damn.
In my hood, we call that a trap all day.
Yep.
Okay, listen.
I mean, why? Yep.
Coming from the streets. And when I say coming from the streets, I was like a pretty girl. And what I mean by that, I didn't have to really get my hands dirty, even though I did all dirty shit. What I mean by that is, me knowing police shit and actions and this, that, and the third. Watch this. Why Jag just didn't get a fucking lawyer?
You know, that's what Genesis said too. Actually, I don't know. That's what Genesis said too. Actually.
You know, and anybody with common sense wouldn't even have to ask this question. Hello, she's broke. She's broke. They sitting here debating something like, you know what? How come she didn't make the decision? Here's the thing that really gets me about Jaguar as well. Jaguar be on you know, other people's platform talking about, I'm running the internet right now. Y'all are doing free promotion for me. I don't have to even pay for marketing for my next move. Y'all are giving me I don't even have to pay no money for my campaign. Y'all work for me. So go on. I gave y'all some content for today and y'all work for me, baby. No, we're lining our pockets. It's not doing anything for you. This is a train wreck that we are watching and being entertained by. The benefit for you is embarrassment and what you deem to be notoriety. See, you're not the Kardashians, right? You don't have the privilege or the skin color to say all publicity is good publicity. White folk can do that. Black folk can't, right? But, you know, even some black folk, outrage can be social currency for them, right? But when you're as broke and destitute as you, Jag, we don't work for you. We're lining our own pockets by talking about your train wreck. That's it. So it kills me when she's like, I control y'all. And that's you trying to reverse the narrative. That's what a typical narcissist will do. They will make you feel like, oh, well, what you're doing is really for my benefit and you're not benefiting. You work for me, in an attempt to get us to think in our head like, oh, you know what? I'm making her relevant somehow. And some people feel like the more y'all give her views, the more she gonna do it. That's her, right? Because her hardcore fans, they would cheer her ass off a cliff. They would. You will catch the handful of people who be taking up for her in the chat. They will cheer her off a cliff. We're going to make money, especially because she wants the attention. It's not like people are throwing cameras in her face and going and digging for this info. She exposes info, lies or true, and throws it in people's face every day. And she wants the ripple effect, but she wishes she could control the ripple effect and make it all positive or in a light that doesn't make her look some type of way. So no, we don't work for you. And no, that's not going to stop me from making content about you and lining my pockets by creating commentary and breaking down the numerous things that you do. See, because I have a 9-to-5. I don't need this, but this is definitely some extra play money. And for the people that don't have time to follow you every day, and for the handful of people who let me know, hey, this is going on over here, this is what I'm going to break it down and I'm going to condense the info and give them a summary and a synopsis, and they can go on about their business. As opposed to for my audience to have to go search and find for all the different places you are and the hours long lives you do and all these different beefs that you do and all your different problems. That's a lot for anybody to consume. Man, my mind always got 85 tabs open in my mind. I've always got 80 things I'm focusing on at one time. So it's a bit easier for me to condense and provide a synopsis for the people who are entertained by this. And sometimes I'm entertained, but after a certain period of time, her energy does bother me. And that's why you'll see, I'll talk about Jag. I might give y'all 3 videos in a week about Jag. And then I'll be quiet about it for a week and I'll talk about other things. Because her energy does become draining as sometimes. And then I'll be like, okay, let me get into some more. Like, you know, and it's, as much as you like, you know what, I'm so sick of her, but it's a train wreck that you cannot look away from. It's just like riding on the highway and seeing all these cars flipped over. It's like, oh, that's terrible. I just want to speed up in traffic and get to where I'm going. But you can't help but to look over and be like, oh, my goodness, look at that. Despite the fact that this accident got you 15 minutes late from work. Or you feel like it's a shame that it backed up traffic like this and all you want to do is get through. That's the bottom line when it comes to her. But let's continue.
Like, she didn't even let me know that she was going there today.
That she was going to the mayor's office?
Yeah, she let Genesis know. That's how I knew that's how I knew, because she ended up saying it, and then she ended up saying it again at the civil.
Okay,
center, yeah.
What was the purpose of going? Because I'm just freelancing what I think the public. Because Rita says the internet, shaking my head. That's all we're talking about, the internet shit. What was her reason you believe for going there?
She wanted to file a complaint about the barbershop pushing drugs to the kids there, and DeSoto police being around the corner.
She keep trying to get Bobby locked up, and she done got herself locked up instead. Baby, make it make sense.
From the barbershop, how they don't know, and she thinks the mayor has something to do with it. So she been saying she's gonna complain about the mayor or the barbershop, one of them or both.
Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how. Damn,
Damn, Tokyo, what's going
Why
on?
every time she ready to say something, something
Yeah.
happened to her camera? You notice that every time she
Yeah.
about to really drop something, her camera messed up. And I don't think it's just her internet. I think somebody doing that.
It's not.
Oh
Because
my
the last
God.
time I was live with her, it didn't.
Now all of a sudden somebody is manually messing with Tokyo Tony's internet, huh? That's what's going on? Okay. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need them to get some education, special education. Okay.
Education, special education, psychiatric medication, juvenile incarceration, emotional frustration, and premature extermination.
I guarantee you they think that Diddy messing with it too, right? Ain't it Diddy and Jay-Z messing with the Wi-Fi?
The same thing happened, and now it's doing it again.
This
So
is
people on the live for 4 hours, and not one time did that before.
it continues to it's doing it. I never seen this before on
Right.
my stream ever. And I have everything running, everything else is popping, the phone. I even
It's
have
still
my what's the name on the
Tokyo
front?
Tony,
It's
that's
4
all.
hours with no interruptions. I don't know what's going on. Like this like the third, fourth time. Every time you about to speak, your thing go bloop.
It's
Yeah,
because I'm on here.
No, it ain't because of that.
This happened last time when she was trying to interview me.
It this shit happened.
Is it your shit? I'm just
But
saying.
but this is the whole thing. At the end of the day, right? It's so, man, look at these notes, bro. I can't even. This is not even. No, I couldn't have wrote this fast. I just talked to you, Lagena. I could have wrote this after I did. You was gonna call. You know, I didn't know. So it was like what I was gonna discuss anyway.
Oh my goodness.
See, every time she trying to say something. Yeah, you're right.
That's what they doing. I don't know. Somebody
When we
said
talking
at the live.
I don't know what this is about. I don't know.
This McDonald's Dollar General Wi-Fi is taxing and it's doing a lot to my spirit. Okay. Thank you, Kimberly, for joining the membership. I appreciate you. Don't forget to check the members only community tab. We'll have a members only live later today. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the support.
What it's about. I don't know what this is about. It's very strange and weird, but I don't give a fuck because we're gonna get this shit out and a pop in. Lagena, right now, like if we were to get the news people on it, what would we say to them?
I would say that the DeSoto police has a personal issue with her because I feel like I know people in Detroit and that you will say that yell everywhere if you want to say that's her, and they never once called the police on her. For them to say, they should have said, I want you to leave if that's the case, but they literally called the cops, and that's the when we was trying to get her car out, they was trying to call the cops again. But I ended up calling the cops.
That's because y'all didn't see how crazy she was acting and how she was talking to those people when she went to go get the car out. Telling the lady she looked like a monkey and she was going to do this, and that to them. And I mean, just cussing them out and calling them pussy and all this other stuff. That's why I would have called the cops too, because who can give you customer service and wait on you when you are this much of you're chaotic. You were disturbing the peace. It was disorderly. You can't just go and badger customer service professionals and expect to get good service, speedy service, and for them to not be affected by your lunacy.
Cops on them because they paid her money. They took her money and didn't want to give her a car.
Pause. You called the cops on who? I'm just catching up.
The tow truck.
Already know I don't talk to Jackie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
the tow truck people. Because they paid, she paid already, so they wasn't supposed to. The tow truck people, what was that? Cars.
Okay, so I'm so lost. Okay, wait.
I think it's people that's literally paid off with her. I think she really do got somebody like that's literally targeting her. Because I know people that do way worse than her, and they don't get called crazy. They just let them leave, like so-called crazy.
Okay, so who's way worser than Jag? Let me know. She knows people that act out, and for her to say, I know people that are way worser than Jag, is her low-key acknowledging that Jag is a handful and does too goddamn much. Is it not? I know people that are way worser than her. So you know Jag is a whole bunch. And everybody, it's not even that everybody can't deal with it. Everybody is not going to deal with that mess. And Lasagna has never been on the receiving end of that mess. Why? Because Lasagna's there for the ride. Lasagna wants to be there because it gives her it gives her access to attention that she's never gotten before. So Lasagna really doesn't even know how it feels to be badgered and abused and trying to get in the house and get a place to stay and lay her head, contingent on being on the receiving end. Now, she's been around and witnessed a lot of it, but never been on the receiving end of it per se. This is a good comment right here to just make me chuckle low key. The person says, I wish the late Kevin Samuels was still alive. I'd love to hear his take on Jag, and then the two of them have an interview. That would be a trip. That would be a total and absolute trip. Okay.
Person, but with her, they always trying to arrest her, always trying to do extra with her.
Okay, now, did you ever think they might be doing this because she's maybe considered a problem in the respects of most people will like.
Let me find out Tokyo making sense. Hold up, wait a minute. Let's put some common sense in it. Do you ever think that they talk to her because she's a problem? Do you think? Woo!
Write a letter. Just give me write a letter, because of course people come to me and for me all day for Jag because they know I'm a friend. So yeah. You become guilty by association. That's just what it's called. You already know what time it is. But I don't mind that shit at all. It is what it is because everybody's individual.
You a soldier.
But everybody's individuals. And I mean, I'm not going to just let people pound on their motherfucking head, even if they think it's some mental shit going on or whatever. Yeah. Because I feel like this. Let's just brief it right here. And then we can keep going. This is how I feel. These pretense podcasters, they have only one objective, and that's to try to get some money off of anything. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we know that off anything. These are the facts that everybody knows is indisputable. It's undisputable. You can't say nothing about it.
It's entertainment for them.
You know what? It's not. It's entertainment for their parishioners.
Yeah.
Okay. It's entertainment for them. It's not entertainment.
Parishioners.
For the blogger itself, because they would have done something different. They would have brought something different to level this thing. If you think she's mental, okay, and saying all this stuff, that honestly it would sound far-fetched to anybody. Mm-hmm. But the most things in the world, the facts be what it be. It'd be like, this is really what it is. I know it looks crazy as fuck, but this is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. But can nobody judge nobody else's life? Like, everybody got their own things that they go through, and just because it's not broadcast, you feel me? Like, other people, it don't give nobody a right to say, "Oh, she going through this," or "She crazy." She did, like, just because we don't see what you go through, don't judge somebody else that is happen to go through it in the spotlight.
Absolutely.
And that's what people gotta stop doing.
Let me say something to the people in the comment. It says the dispensary. Let me explain something to you. Your ungodly ass. Truly. Mm-hmm. Let me break something down to you, babe. You so desperate to sit on my page, bitch, because you know you about to be gone. So you better go build you 50 more hoes. Because I asked you people to not be disrespectful to my guests. If you don't have nothing to say that makes sense, then why say anything? Right now, people thinking that Jag, the whole house, everybody fucking crazy. If that is the solitary case, Why the fuck are y'all just dogging and dragging? If somebody wants to be entertained by this, watch. Listen,
and that's what
be entertained, but you watch fucking TV all day that's giving you subliminal shit all day. You posted the fuck all the way up, zoomed all the fucking way in. But then you come over here, and not here particularly because I don't fuck with hoes. You go over there, and then I'm reading all these things and saying like, oh, Jag is on everybody's platform. Bitch, why not? When you saying somebody's trying to fucking murk your ass, that you have 45 mil, bitch, them two things alone, I need security. Like 6ix9ine around this motherfucker. But because people thinking, oh, she's fucking crazy, it's somebody out here saying, what the fuck she's really.
Not you comparing Jaguar to 6ix9ine. Yeah, they both snitches for sure. It's crazy that you would even draw those conclusions and connect those two dots, because they both definitely are snitches. And I mean, you know, it's the word salad for me, because Jaguar just be sitting up here connecting dots that ain't even in the same orbit, ain't even in the same sky. Okay. Shout out to Veggie1B, said, hit thumbs up on the video or Lasagna is going to sing to you all night. Absolutely. Have y'all heard Lasagna sing? Have y'all heard it? Woo! It's something else, boy. I tell you. Don't make me fight y'all. It's over 700 of y'all here. Hit the thumbs up button and let's continue.
But you're not. Stop it! I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yells at this, it's because she loves me. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. You go to bed at night, you lay there, and you take responsibility for yourself.
Not. Now let's go back. Hollywood. And let me give y'all some history really fast. Hollywood with Jaguar Wright. She's been doing this, saying this shit for 5 fucking years. She's been on that blue couch so damn long, saying this stuff about Hollywood. I have yet watch the fucking shit. I have yet to see a real blogger like Shade Room, Baller Alert, Neighborhood Talk, or Hollywood Unlocked. There was no mention of Jaguar Wright. Not a mention. Wait a minute. Nowhere. For Jaguar Wright to be dealing with Tokyo Tony on a friendship, I never even met this woman. I got her kinetic energy through the internet from what she was doing, being a truth seeker and telling the truth about what she know. I don't know shit about these Hollywood motherfuckers. I talk about what they display.
Yeah.
Okay? What they display publicly. And then I do educational facts by going back thousands of minutes only, because that's all that matters. 2 days, everything is off bets on the internet.
When she's speaking,
stuck in somebody's dick on the internet. 2 days later, what happened? It's gone. The condos is built in your freaking head. Now watch this. Jaguar Wright speaks of, and this is in no defense. She needs no defense. She online all day, so she can defend her motherfucking self, as she do so well, ignoring you motherfuckers. Watch this. Now, she's been talking about all of these celebrities, Jay-Z, people like Jay-Z. I say I don't like, because I know what you do. You fucking with, you showing what you do. Alistair Crawley, where, you know, you show what you do. But wait a minute, you show what you do. So it's like, I'm like, no, kids, don't go there. Don't do this. That music is bad. Well, who the fuck am I? One person. It might be 2 people that listen to that and say, you know what? I'm going to listen to Tokyo. But it'll be a million motherfuckers that heard me say it. Okay? So what does that mean? You go back to these bloggers. These bloggers are told, do not post Jaguar Wright and her shit. Because the same motherfuckers that's on Neighborhood Talk, shade room, but all them big ones, because these little babies, they got little bitches that say, I need my lecture done. They now a blogger. Come on, man. Bitch, no. You ain't got 2 million motherfuckers on your shit. You ain't no goddamn blogger. You.
The Neighborhood Talk don't got 2 million followers either. But see, you respect the Neighborhood Talk because they post you when you do something crazy. Tokyo Tony low-key got, see, it's different audiences and different niches. That's why I say, like, y'all are upset at the bloggers who talk mess about you, but Tokyo Tony appreciates people talking mess about her, whereas though Jaguar doesn't, and it bothers her more than it bothers Tokyo. Tokyo Tony has adopted the Kardashians mentality of all publicity is good publicity. And when Tokyo Tony gets mentioned on the Neighborhood Talk, when she's commenting on Black China, she's adjacent, literally birthed a real live celebrity. Black China may not be an A-list celebrity, but she ain't no Z-list either. And so, you know, respecting Baller Alert and these other places, the Neighborhood Talk, don't get me wrong, the Neighborhood Talk is prominent, right? They used to work for the Shade Room. That's why they already knew the secret sauce and the formula to make it somewhere. But it's you knowing smaller bloggers and people on a different stratosphere, that being YouTube, because who reported it with Kevin Samuels before TMZ did? YouTube blew that story out. So you can call us a piece of trash if you want to, but baby, the fact of the matter is, people on reality TV make they make a fool out of themselves at the very least for a check, and they amplify and even create fake issues to get money. You and Jaguar do it for free. And see, we create commentary on y'all making a fool of yourself, and we get paid. So shit on us all you want to. You come on here acting a fool for free. We talk about you acting a fool and make more money than you embarrassing yourself. You somebody's grandma. I got video of you smoking a blunt out your ass. I got video of you showing us your coochie hair, etc., etc. So, I mean, you know, the way that y'all try to diminish our worth or our value, whereas though, if we were praising you, and Tokyo Tony too, you go to her community tab, if there's somebody kissing her ass or saying, that's right, that's my girl Tokyo, she's sharing them. It's a channel with 4,000 subs, 7,000 subs. She bigging them up, talking about, go check out this blogger. Oh, but that's just a teeny blogger. I thought they wasn't shit. Oh, but they are something. They are worth something if they kissing your ass. So miss me with this shit. Miss me with this selective outrage, okay? Because, baby, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Myself, nor Andrew Caldwell. Baby, we ain't got time for this shit.
Anyway.
In the making. You coming, boo, but you ain't there yet. So you keep up the stir and the chaos and all the bullshit. And then you just gotta watch the major shit. Why the fuck do they post me all day? I ain't did a motherfucking thing to nobody but help. Why you post me all fucking day? A bitch that don't want to get posted. I don't give a fuck about this shit, nigga. But you won't put Jaguar Wright. That don't come across to y'all strange. It don't come across to y'all strange that soon as Jag starts saying this and that and start extra naming motherfuckers, and those people start naming people and this and that, her wheels turn. People want to blame it on Lagena.
Thank you, Admin, for $9.99 super chat or super sticker. I appreciate that.
It's facts what she's saying. I'm gonna tell you why people blaming it on you. Like, I don't know if you are aware, but the governess, Miss Dean, she had basically put out, I think it was like last month, that if you don't go back home, messed up stuff was going to start happening by you being around Jag. Like, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but go on YouTube, look up the governess, and you'll see what she has put over y'all. So
she doing magic or something?
Yeah, she did like some type of bonding spell. Like I don't play with, witchcraft or nothing like that. But
thank you, Shy Guy, for the Cash App. I do appreciate it, Seth, for utilizing creativity. Thank you. And what's up, Lady K? Thank you for joining the membership. I only have the patience for a few more minutes of this because I don't know what they talking about here.
I like, if you don't know what's on you, then you don't know why. Like, you ever felt like groggy, foggy, like real tired all the time? Your stomach hurting, your back hurting. Yeah, that's a spell on you. Yeah, you gotta call your energy and return it back to sender. But yeah, go if you want, look it up. It's Miss Steen, the governess. She said you got to get away from Jag, and that's why Steph gonna continue to.
Who does she work for? Who does she work for?
She worked for herself. She's her own person. Like, I don't know her too well, but I just know from her energy and the things that I've seen and heard from her, she definitely the real deal. Like, I don't want to call people with
okay. Stop. Stop
okay.
it. Stop it. Both of y'all real fast. Stop. No. Stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I refuse.
Okay.
I refuse. I refuse. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. We all know that shit real, but Jesus is realer.
Right.
I'm sorry. You can fucking play witchcraft. You can fucking do the voodoo, stick the needles. You can sprinkle some shit. You can have your altars. You can have all that shit. Call it white magic, black magic, red magic, all the motherfucking magic in the goddamn world. It is nothing greater than calling his name. Do y'all hear me? Both of
y'all. Yeah. We hear you, and we not.
Baby, you can't be yelling at people trying to get them.
Why?
Saying that, but what we saying is,
listen. Fuck the governor, whatever her name is. And instead of y'all sitting here right now, two people that know about all this shit, because I don't. Listen, instead of y'all letting that shit manifest, because that's what fuck is doing, fucking say that shit ain't happening. Or do you believe that much shit? I don't believe that shit. I can tell you what I fucking believe, but it's a conspiracy.
Okay. And so on that note, yeah. Baby. No, ma'am. She ain't gonna be yelling at me about Jesus Christ this early in the morning. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, ham. All right. Because she be out here doing all types of whole freak shit and cussing people out and doing all types of things that the devil like you to do, speaking ill on people and about your family and all this other stuff. And baby, we need to go. Do we need to go to the bush or do we need to call the police? Which one is it that we need to do? I'm tired of it, y'all.
It was gone. Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
I let that whole soak overnight, put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds. Boom, you got you. They be like, yo, I was fading. Yo, let me get some of that spongy shit, yo. That was right around. Sell them poison ass drugs. Yeah. Don't let Bobby make all that money. Why should Bobby? DeSoto PD, y'all got a lot of explaining to do. And Mayor, I don't think you're going to be mayor much longer. Because I'm going to take all of your sins and all the sins of DeSoto, and I'm going to publish them right here on my YouTube page. We're going to clean these streets up. And if selling drugs is legal like it is for Bobby, then all the drug dealers in Dallas, come down to DeSoto. Don't let Bobby make all that money. Why should Bobby make all the money? He ain't nothing but a criminal. Why can't other criminals get paid too? Shabbat shalom. Like DeSoto, you can't have it both ways. If drugs is legal, then it should be legal for all, and everybody should be able to sell it. We just turn this thing into New Jack City. We get a Pookie and everything. Or you shut down Legends Barbershop that's been selling drugs for as long as I've been married to my husband. And clean it up.
And how you know how long they've been selling drugs, huh, Jag? Is it because you've been buying them? Is that why? You've been a long-time customer, and now that the relationship has ran sour, you're now snitching on these brothers? You're running to the very police that you hate, that lock you up all the time, to snitch on these brothers that won't give you that fentanyl weed that used to give you the hit. Now you got to smoke regular weed that's not laced no more. My. It's like, no, that my, I can't do that my shit. Jag she over says it, and it's like, be your own person. Like, you took that from another YouTuber. Like, I just can't do it. But it is oof.
Listen to me, I have blown DeSoto up. I put DeSoto on the map. Mayor don't need that job. If you're gonna sit there across the street and let that nigga sell them poison ass drugs. Yeah, Goomba been stealing from my Cash App. He been creating fake Cash Apps. And y'all been giving him money. Bobby don't own no Texas. Bobby barely own Bobby. Bobby belonged to the cartel.
And you belong to the jail system, because every other week, that's where you are. While you claim you have the power to manipulate different things to get other people in there.
And once I make it so hot that you can't do business out of there, Bobby, the cartel gonna come.
She stole BMF's whole storyline, and now Bobby and the cartel, and this is how she's making it out to be. Sometimes I wonder if she believes this mess. I wonder.
Keep that in mind, Bobby. You lay down with killers, you just don't wake up. You don't get up at all. You lay down with killers, they kill you. You can call it bullcrap all you want, it's true. I've witnessed it for myself. Matter of fact, anybody that's on here talking crazy about me exposing Legends Barbershop for the drug dealing den that it is, it's probably because you're one of them. It's probably because you're down with them.
Okay, now, speaking of Tokyo Tony, I want to show y'all something real quick. Tell me that this isn't how what Tokyo Tony be like. Okay? Tell me that this isn't what Tokyo Tony be like. I'm gonna make y'all laugh this morning. Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning over here in Baltimore. Baltimore, stand up. Thank y'all for hitting thumbs up on the video. 742 of us here, 359 likes. We can do better than that. Let's go.
When the Illuminati called for Angela, I can't do nothing about it. I'm not going around the bitch unless I got 2 Rottweilers, rifles, a machine gun on my back, a grenade in my left coochie pocket, an armored artillery truck, a strong crackhead, and Suge Knight. Cut me off. I asked for $500. But see, they all in the ear. So don't get to it. So she don't get to it. You want me to do, just go back out here and sell some pussy again? When I want to talk to her, I gotta talk to a PR. That's a white lady. See, that's who they is. That's Illuminati. She all down at the Grammys. How the hell this bitch get to go to the goddamn Grammys? What the hell she do? All she do is suck dick. In that case, what the hell my grandma invitation was? I've been sucking dick since 79. The requirements in to get in there. Angela, how you get down there in the door? See, that's the Illuminati. Angela ain't got shit to offer them folks. Well, what you gonna give them, Angela? Ass, same ass that them doctors inject that cement and gravel and sand and concrete. Got to give some up to them folks. Well, them folks me, they gonna hit my ass back. Illuminati ain't never turned nobody down. They gonna turn this sacrificial down. And they gonna kill your ass for even sending my ass down there to be a sacrificial. Can't sacrifice your daddy. Cause we don't know who he is. Type that, then we ain't gonna count him. I don't know what you gonna do with them kids. I ain't watching them damn kids, Angela. Let Illuminati watch their ass. They'll have to pay me child support, baby. You get the kids. I get it from the Kardashians now. And the Illuminati, they probably got to give me some too. Probably got them kids in the Illuminati insurance plan. I'm gonna get my grandkids, Angela. I don't play by my grandkids. Look.
She said the kids got Illuminati insurance plan, please.
My grandkids so much. Lord, I love them. No, they got Angela. Cause she ain't been to Bible school since she was 6. I'm telling you now. When she died. Cause she gon' die. Fucking with the damn Illuminati. The death mark on her. I ain't singing at the bitch funeral. If you would've gave me that $500 when I asked for it, bitch, I would've been singing I'm going up beyond her. Anybody ask you? Now I ain't saying shit. Why the hell they ain't come to me and ask me that I want to be an Illuminati?
Rolex on your wrist, a plain giant.
Now tell me that ain't Tokyo. Tell me that that's not how she be. Okay? she gonna put some words and some thoughts and some conspiracies. She gonna string them together, okay? Okay. Got to laugh in between listening to Jaguar. Look at her face. You got to watch her, man. And Jaguar she's not a bad looking woman. And she definitely had a lot of talent, you know, not to say her talent has escaped her, but this is crazy. Let's hear a little bit of this mess, child.
It's sad. All y'all can think to do, sell drugs, poison your community. Half of them children's hair in there that you cut, you getting high and ain't even 18 years old. And you getting them hooked. Because that ain't no regular weed you selling. There's another added component, and I know. Because when I was in college, I used to lace my weed. I used to crush up all kinds of amphetamines and stuff, and they used to call it the spongy weed.
It's not spongy weed.
I'd let that whole soak overnight, put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds. Boom, you got you. They be like, yo, I was faded. Yo, let me get some of that spongy
and so
shit,
you sitting up here saying that your husband's mind is gone because he didn't smoke lace weed, and you telling us what you done did in college, and you used to smoke the lace weed from Bobby, and you still trying to convince yourself and others that you are sane, that something ain't thrown off about you. It's not even that something is thrown off about you. It's several things thrown off about you.
That was right around the time SpongeBob was about to come out. They used to call my weed SpongeBob.
Oh my God. They used to call her weed SpongeBob. What a flex. You know what I mean? The lace weed, the sponge. And she's smiling like she really saying something like, yeah, that was me. I did that. I made this. Oh.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to grow up. Grow up. Tired of telling y'all to grow up. Y'all need to stop it. I'm tired of it, y'all. You ain't finna work me out.
She proud too. That's an accomplishment for her. I put that SpongeBob weed on. So you was doing what Bobby was doing, lacing weed and giving it to people. But Bobby should get locked up. I mean,
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Somebody in the comments said ICDC college. I'm so ICDC college. Yeah, this is a hot stinking mess. That's what this is. All right.
I doctored the shit out of that weed. I would take beet weed and I juice it up with some amphetamine and cough syrup and all that. Let it soak. Put a little liquor on it. Let it soak. And then throw it in the microwave for about a minute. And then boom, you got spongy weed. You had SpongeBob weed.
This how she know. This how she know. This how she know exactly what Bobby's doing because they one and the same, right? Woo!
I ain't sell that shit to people. And then I saw somebody get into trouble, mess around with my weed. Never did that again. I stopped. If it ain't pure, I won't touch it. I won't sell it. I know the dangers of selling juiced up weed. It creates dependency because there are other drugs and chemicals in it. And half of them kids' hair that you cut, their mothers send their children to your shop. And they come out addicts and liars. My. What a scandal, Mayor. What you gonna do about the soda, Mayor? What you gonna do about the soda? The soda got issues. Big issues. I'm gonna tell you how it's done. It's very simple. You take the fentanyl in the pill form, you crush it down, then you liquefy it. And then you put it in a spray bottle and you spray it over all the weed. And that's how you get fentanyl enhanced marijuana or cannabis.
Now, how you know the whole process, though, if you ain't been involved? It'd be different if you just said, you know what, I know that's what he's selling, but you walking us through every step. And you think telling us about your SpongeBob weed that you used to soak and put in the microwave is helping your story. It helps us understand how much of a drug addict you are and how fried your brain is, ma'am. Ma'am.
That's how it's done. What, did y'all think the cartel was going to let all them pills that they was trying to push out during Halloween go to waste? If anybody recycles chemicals, it's drug dealers. It's simple. I could teach you how to do this. I've done it all. You right? I'm giving a free recipe. A recipe that I'll never use again because I know the danger.
You think giving out the recipe? Okay.
I wanted to move to North Dallas, but my husband needed to be close to his mama. I need to be close to my family.
This is the screenshot I should have used for the thumbnail. Let me go ahead and this is something else. Go ahead and save that for future use. For those of you all who just got here, let me get you caught up to speed and let's just listen to this clip really quickly so that you can hear, because there are a lot more people. I think when we first got started, we had like 200 or 300 people. Now we got almost 800 people. Listen to this phone call, listen to this proof, and then we'll get back into Jaguar shenanigans. But I called down the jail to see if she was in there. I found out that she was booked yesterday, March 28th. the charges that she was hit with, the judge that she's going to see tomorrow morning between 7 and 9, and how much her bond was. Okay, let's get into it, and thank you for supporting the stream. Okay.
Hey, thanks for letting me keep you connected and in the know with what's happening in the Black world. Don't forget to smash on that like button for support and for more Black news.
Okay.
You have reached the DeSoto Police Department. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For non-emergency police calls, please dial 972-223-6111. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For information on prisoners or vehicle impoundment, please press 1 for the jail. For all other calls, please press 0 for the operator. Tri-City Jail, Armstrong speaking.
Yes, how are you today? I'm calling to check on a friend of mine to see if she has been booked. I haven't heard from her in a while, and she's been having manic episodes.
Who is the person, ma'am?
Jaguar Wright. I'm not sure if
She's here.
Oh, okay. What was she booked on?
Hold on 1 moment. She's in for disorderly conduct and possession of drug paraphernalia. So she'll see the judge in the morning between 7 and 9 a.m. So if you want to call back, say about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, then you can find out if the judge going to hold her, if he's going to release her, or if he asking for X amount of dollars for her to get out.
Okay, and what's the name of the judge?
Probably Judge Kurtz, Kurth.
Okay. Lord have mercy. She's always into some. Okay. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
So, again, disorderly conduct. Okay. Drug paraphernalia. And again, if she's getting booked on charges of disorderly conduct, we can only imagine that she was acting similar to the way she was acting when she got arrested in the DeSoto Police Department, correct? Yes, this is new. She was arrested yesterday for, what is it, Michael Lee in the chat? Yeah, she was arrested. It's technically 4 in the morning, March 29th now. She was booked yesterday, March 28th. So this is fresh. She's just been arrested again. I think it was like 2 weeks ago I did a video on Jaguar Wright being arrested, and she's been arrested again. So I think this is probably maybe like the 3rd time she's been arrested and forcibly taken into custody this year. So this is what's going on. Okay. Now we can get back into what she was talking about here. Lord have mercy. Let's get back into this and this also lovely picture of her that does depict her mental state and her level of common sense or lack thereof, right? Okay, let's continue to listen to a smidge of this, because again, she planned on getting everybody else arrested, right? Goomba, the mayor, the police department, Goomba's new girlfriend, a YouTuber or two that she's saying she's going to get arrested. Everybody under the sun is getting arrested but her. And now she done fell into the ditch that she dug for other people. Okay. So thank you all for being here. I played the phone call of me calling down there and confirming that she is there in jail. And you heard how quick they recognized her name because she's in there every other week. I'm pretty sure they know her by name. I probably could have said Jaguar Wright and they would have known exactly who I was talking about. But let's continue.
So we moved into that piece of crap. Yeah, I sold drugs. I sold women too.
Not you was a pimp.
Sometimes I sold men.
Girl.
I was a pimp and I was a drug dealer. And I used the music industry to do it.
Oh, that's why you okay, got
That's how I know how easy it is.
Okay. Okay.
We'll talk about Johnny Popcorn later. Johnny Popcorn.
Oh, and by the way, I know exactly who Johnny Popcorn is. Now, let me tell you something. I thought that Johnny Popcorn was a fake person. I thought he was fictitious, a figment of her imagination, used to ignite some jealousy within Goomba. But Johnny Popcorn is a real person. Now, Johnny Popcorn 2.0. Now, whether her and Johnny Popcorn actually deal with one another is a whole nother situation. And I'll just leave it there. Read between the lines, the members will get it first. But I'll tell the members backstage exactly who he is and what the backstory is, and we'll go from there, and the public will get it later on.
Popcorn don't mind me liking girls either. You know, I'm gonna get ready to go up in here because I think this detective should be here by now. Don't worry, I'm not getting arrested today. I'm just reporting a precinct.
All right.
I'm not sure what happened to Bahamadia, but I pray to God that my girlfriend Tony is all right because I love her. One of the illest ever. We should honor her more. So say a prayer for me. I'm going to go speak to this detective. I'll be talking to the DEA on Monday. And if the Soto PD don't want to do their jobs, maybe the DEA just need to come down and do it for them. I am calm. See, I haven't been busy being gaslit all day, and I've been able to get sleep, and people don't know. I know I made it to 20,000. I'm going to do a post to acknowledge the 20,000 subscribers that I now have on YouTube. Like, I really don't be, I don't be tripping. I'm not going to cuss nobody out. I'm going to go talk to some real cops. Not some cartel bought and paid for police. I'm going to talk to some real cops. And maybe it's time that I talk to the mayor of Dallas as well, because I voted for him. And even though DeSoto is its own town, it's still a part of Dallas County. And he's the mayor of Dallas. This affects him as well. I know a couple of judges, but I promise you, the next time y'all see me, I'll be coming from church with my family.
I'm sorry, I gotta see this part again real quick. Hold up.
I know a couple of judges, but I promise you, the next time y'all see me, I'll be coming from church with my family.
This is the look of a mentally ill patient. Okay. If you've ever, this is the look that she has. She has a couple of different looks that she'll go through. One of them is the beady eyes, weary, trying to scan and look at everything in the room. Other times, people are pretending to be okay, pretending to be happy, or maybe they're happy about their plans to destroy and cause chaos to other people and wreak havoc, right? When Jaguar's looking into the camera or looking at somebody and she's smiling like this, baby, know that it's about to be on, because she's 8.5 seconds from flipping her. Have you ever seen a crazy person smile like everything's okay, isn't it? It's going to be great because I'm going to take over the world and they can't stop me. The governor, the government, the FBI, my phone is tapped. The volume doesn't work correctly on my GPS. So I know that my phone is tapped, but everything's going to be okay because wait until you see what I can do. Smiles like this. Let me get a screenshot of this one too. Gotta have good thumbnail pics for when I report. Whew. She got her hair done and she acting a little worse than she got her hair done. I think it like boosted her confidence, and not in a and not in a wholesome type of way. I think in a way where she's more confident to F with people and cause chaos type of way. And getting your hair done should boost your confidence, but it's boosted her confidence in the right way. And that's just my opinion, tracking her behavior since she's gotten her hair done with these braids.
Those are the guys. That's my message. I'm not stressing nobody out, I promise. I'm going to be calm, cool, and collected. I know it's Dallas County, but Dallas County still has to answer to the city of Dallas. It's the city of Dallas that runs these counties. If they ran their own counties, they wouldn't bring their prisoners to Lew Sterrett. They keep them right there in their own jails. No, you get arrested in the county, you come to Lew Sterrett. I know the law. I know the law a lot better than people think I do.
So why are you always getting locked up, babe?
So let me go because I got to get ready to talk to this detective, give him my information, and show him the hand-to-hand that I witnessed just happened at Bobby's shop over there, Legends, Suite 517 in the Big Lots parking lot. And I want to ask him what he thinks I should do. Because it's time for it's time for internal affairs to get involved and start researching what's going on in DeSoto. It's time. By the way, I called ahead. I already have a contact here. I'm not walking into this. Isn't some little hick town police. This is the real Dallas police that be on the news all the time. So, you know, believe what y'all want to believe. The truth just keeps coming. The truth just keeps coming. I'm not lying. Oh, and by the way, if you got any personal dealings with me, tell your girlfriend not to call me. Please tell your girlfriend not to call me. I don't do girlfriends. I don't talk to girlfriends. That's your girlfriend. Tell your girlfriends not to call me because all I'm going to do is tell them the truth. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be nasty. I'm just going to tell you the truth, and that hurts more than anything. So if you got any dealings with me, make sure you keep my number safe. Because if your girlfriend called me, I'm not lying for you because you're a cheater. I'm not going to lie for a cheater.
So you out here sleeping with all these men, allegedly, which honestly, I don't believe. I do believe you might have cheated on Goomba once or twice, but you act like you didn't slept with all these men just to make Goomba jealous. When you went up there to get some beef patties and a platter from the Jamaican restaurant, the man gave you free food and you was offering your body and he didn't want it. And he told you to take your ass home 3 times in a row. I heard it for myself. So it's amazing for you to say, I'm not letting go of Goomba. I'm not giving you a divorce. But you're supposed to be a woman of God, going to the church. God is leading the way. But every time you in your feelings is, I done slept with you. And when your girlfriend called me, I'm going to tell her. And I done slept with you. She just said this about 4 different people so far. So these men that are supposed to be your friends, your bandmates, these restaurants that you're supposed to be performing in, you say, well, if your girlfriend call you, I'm going to tell her that we didn't have relations. And how toxic is that to be sleeping with somebody that you got your man around, your husband, not your man, because I'm sorry, husband is a whole nother level. That you got your husband around. Now all of a sudden you a drug dealing pimp slut that's sleeping with everybody under the sun and saying what, you know, and even if these are delusions, right? This is what you're putting out to the people. And you're not even making money off of these crazy headlines. We are. At what point do you think that this makes you look better as a citizen, as a woman, as a wife, as somebody that's trying to heal and do better despite all of the chaos that you've been through? At what point do you think that sharing these truths or lies are helping your case? But one thing you know how to do, and I'll give it to you, you know how to keep our attention. Now, you ain't manipulating me. You might be manipulating Goomba and whoever's in your circle. But I'm going to make my money. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am.
Cheater. If I was in a relationship with you, you'd be cheating on me too. Tell your girlfriends not to call me because all I'm going to do is tell them the truth. I wish that woman hadn't called me. She a nice woman too. You know, she deserved better. But you can't make people choose. Look what I chose for a husband. How I'm going to say something?
I just don't think everybody is choosing to sleep with your homeless ass. People that actually have like home, shelter, you know, vehicles, credit. I just don't think so. I don't think so.
But tell your girlfriends not to call me. Because I don't, and I'm not a stud. I'm just a bisexual woman. That's all.
No, really? It was fresh because it do be giving Manny fresh a lot of times. But if you say you're not a stud, because you masculine as hell. Like, I be wondering where the femininity in you is. And it's non-existent. And you don't even have a dress. You can never wear a skirt and be feminine. Like, you don't have to wear dresses and this and wear makeup to be feminine. But everything about you is just given manly maniac. That's what it be given.
I'm a tomboy. Well, somebody tell an attorney to hit me up. My email address is jaguarwright@gmail.com. It's my name @gmail.com. And tell these lawyers to hit me up because they can come get some of this money. Probably make $1 million off of DeSoto with all of my physical injuries, how many times I've been beaten and abused. Probably make you a quick $1 million. I could use a lawyer, another lawyer. I got entertainment lawyers and I got civil rights attorneys and stuff like that. But I need another lawyer for this. And I need a whole lawyer for my defamations. I got so many defamations.
Yes, celebrity attorney should be able to deal with defamation. That's a great amount of what they deal with. I mean, because you ain't got no contracts to negotiate. You ain't got music rights and royalties to negotiate. So your entertainment lawyer, twofold, they don't have anything else that they're busy with dealing with you and your dealings in Hollywood. So they would definitely be able to deal with something as simple as defamation. And defamation for an entertainment attorney, defamation is something that's very simple for them to combat when they're not worried about the X's and O's and the fine print of your contracts, of which you have none of. But let's continue, because she swear these lies make sense to everybody. And maybe they make sense to Lasagna. I know her lies make sense to Lasagna. Lasagna eats this shit up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a breadstick next to her lasagna. But baby, we, the people with common sense, the people who have critical thinking skills and basic experience in the real world, Jag is 45. I'm about 15 years younger than her, and I know that she lies for a living.
Kimmy, you know what, Kimmy? Wait a minute. I'm learning how to do this. How do I do this? I'm trying to make you a moderator. Now, Love showed me. I done touched it. All right, I'm going to figure it out later because I want to give you a wrench, Kimmy, because you my girl.
Because the thing about it is, she's saying that a lawyer can make $1 million off of her and her injuries, and she broadcasts everything else to the world. Everything she records and captures. Why wouldn't you capture your injuries? You would have shown that by now. You exploit everything else. If you truly had these injuries that are worth $1 million, and you ain't hardly spend that much time off camera, you would have shown it by now. Because it might have even shut quite a few people up. Like, oh, snap. Look at this swollen wrist. Look at this black eye. Look at these bruises. Look at it don't exist, baby.
But I can't judge what nobody do in a relationship. I can't judge who they stay with. All I can say is don't have them call me. Because I'm going to tell them the truth. I don't lie for liars. I don't lie. Y'all just need to start telling y'all women the truth and telling y'all women.
She stay acting like that coochie a high commodity, baby. That coochie is not high commodity. It might be hot, but it ain't no commodity. I tell you that much. That coochie is not a commodity, baby. You got to stop these lies. Everybody don't want no, ma'am. You're not stable. You're unhinged. Apparently, you done slept with Sola. It's not. Hey, she stay acting like that. Everybody in Texas is fighting for Jaguar coochie. Everybody in Texas is fighting for Jaguar coochie. Everybody want and then her mental state, that's not a deterrent. Oh no, her mental state is attracting them to that coochie. But Goomba been dirty the whole time they've been married, but she clean and she wash all the time, and we see her in the same shirts for more than 2 weeks at a time, the same hoodies that she refuses to wash. Oh, but that coochie, woo, hot commodity.
Nigga, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. All as you is.
What you really want and what you really like. So, you know, you don't have to worry about getting caught. Yes, I left church to come to the police station. I'm fitting to go back to church. Church only down the street. I'm going to tell you who Johnny Popcorn is, just not yet.
I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him.
It's complicated, but it's good. Oh, I love how someone is just calling out my government, but unfortunately, you're spelling it wrong. It's L-Y-N. It's the French way.
Yeah, I know.
L-Y-N. If you won't call me out right. Shoot, it's all over Google.
It sure is.
All right, let me get ready to get up in here. And I promise you, yes, I blush when I talk about Johnny Popcorn. Johnny Popcorn is worth blushing about.
You blush when you think
He's a
about
damn
it.
sight better than that old daddy dick loving hoe that my husband keep posting pictures with.
Oh,
Lord. Ooh. All right, y'all, I gotta go. But I'll check in later. Bye.
Yes, I blush when I talk about Johnny Popcorn. Yes, I so it's complicated. And you had to crowdfund money to get your car out of the shop, and it was just $324. And I think what was it, 25 cents? 25, 39 cents, something like that, right? But you were saying that Johnny Popcorn drives trucks and makes $20K a week or a month. But apparently you're worth millions, 45. Okay. All right, babes. Okay, honey. You are very entertaining. You do make it difficult to look away. And I would never take that from Jaguar. She is very entertaining. Okay. She's very persuasive to people who do not know her. I've had people actually come in my comments, you shouldn't be talking about this Black woman. You're trying to tear her down. She knows a lot about the industry. And they talk and mess about me because they feel like my commentary is just a bit harsh. And then they come around to believe, you know what, Jane? You was right. She just saw. I'm like, yeah, because you must be new here. You must have just found out about Jag a couple of months ago. I've been reporting on Jag for years. I've interviewed Jag's cousins, the people that used to work with her in her quote unquote WCW business. I've gotten a lot of intel on the back end, most of which has been I've spoken about it. They've given me the permission to talk about on YouTube, but some of it they weren't even comfortable putting out on YouTube, and voicemails that I've listened to of her threatening to get people's kids taken away from them because they don't want to work with her in business anymore. So I've been covering and talking about and following her personality and her ways for a while. So I'm not just up here talking about her because this seems crazy to me. No, it is crazy. And she has multiple different personalities or different ways that she comes out speaking about people and things. One moment it's the Southern accent, then a Northern, then a Philly. Then she's nice, then she's kind. And when she's getting her way with you, you saw when she was hooked up with a certain YouTuber for a few years, they were tighter than you could imagine. As soon as that YouTuber didn't want to have anything to do with her anymore, she turned around and she started exposing them and calling them a sex worker and all of these different things. She flips and switches and shuffles through these different personalities like light switches. It's so easy for her. And she claims that she has PTSD and she's been diagnosed with just a touch, just a little bit of bipolar. But a lot of other people who are actual mental health professionals, their opinion is she is schizophrenic and paranoid, right? That she suffers or lives with those things, should I say. So, you know, I've been following her for a while. I'm not pulling my opinions out of my ass, but I've seen her lie year after year, and all of her lies conflict one another. All of them are conflicting as hell. Okay. So I see there's about 900 of us here right now. Setting the Record Straight Network. Thank you so much for becoming a member. If you are here and you're really enjoying the Jaguar Wright content, and you've joined the channel or you're already a channel member, make sure that you check the community tab for some of the documents pertaining to her. I played you all the phone call already, and we'll see where else Jaguar goes this week. I will be reporting back to you to let you know. Channel members will find out first. If she's released tomorrow, again, she'll be in court in about 5-ish, 6 max hours, according to what the clerk said when I called down the jail. They said between 7 and, well, you know what? She's in a different time. She's in a different time zone than me. So it's 4:38 over here in the morning for me, but it's going to be 7 to 9 a.m. Texas time. So, in some time, right? It would be that many hours for me. But yeah, between 7 and 9 a.m. Texas time is when we'll find out if she'll get bail, bond, if she'll be released, if she's granted that, if they're tired of seeing her name over and over and over again. I played for you that Goomba info, that phone call of her calling Goomba and harassing Goomba. So be sure to rewind and catch the replay if you came in on the middle. Okay. They said it's 3:39 here in Dallas. Okay, so in about 6 hours, Dallas should be able to, we'll be able to find out. Maybe I can't calculate the differences between Dallas and Baltimore time right now because I'm tired and I have to be up in about, I got to be up in about like 3 hours. So that is that. I did just get a Cash App from someone. Let me go ahead and just say thank you. Let me just shout you out real quick. All right. T Bizzle for Bacon Leo. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and bring Leo up here real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go to bed. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all hit thumbs up on your way out. If not, Jaguar's going to visit y'all in y'all dreams. Okay. So if you don't hit the thumbs up, that's on you. And when you have nightmares about Jackie, baby, that is on you. Okay. It's on you. Okay. It's on you. This is my baby Leo. Here, get down and come up again because it looked real cute when you came up and got it. Come on, get down. Oh. Okay, don't talk to me like that. Here. Turn it. Yes, turn around. You sure you want it? You sure you show the, look at the people. Okay. That is it, Leo. That's it. You just got 3 treats early in the morning. That's like giving a baby 3 Twizzlers at 4:41 in the morning. It's not ideal. Just did it for the people. All right. So that's all you getting. No more. Okay. All right, Leo. Get down. Yes, get down. You have to get down. Yeah, I love you too, but you got to get down. Get your butthole out these people's face. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, buddy. You okay? Okay, good. All right. All right. Well, this is where we are with it. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for trusting me with my commentary, laughing along. I know a lot of times I'm a bit more funnier than this, but it's late. I woke up at around 12 or 12:30-ish, and I had got word that she might have been arrested. So I decided to do some digging at 1 o'clock in the morning, calling around to see if she was arrested. And it was confirmed that she was indeed arrested. And I played that recording for y'all a couple times. Okay. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay beautiful, black, and blessed. All right. I'm going to catch you all later today. I do want to do a couple of different lives today, but I will see you all soon. Okay. Have an amazing day. Have a prosperous day. And may all obstacles that you may face today or even this week, may they crumble like Rock Nation should crumble, according to Tory Lane's dad and Jaguar Wright. I'm sending y'all positivity, good vibes, and all that stuff as always. Deuces. But that's it. If you want to catch more of my commentary on Black culture or vital and trending information, be sure to subscribe by hitting that little circle in the middle of the screen, or I'll catch you in one of these rectangles to the right in another video. I'll see you there.